Managing stress is more than just avoiding burnout or calming your nerves for a moment. It's about taking charge of your life, mastering your mindset, and choosing how you respond to the challenges that inevitably come your way. Stress is a part of life. No matter who you are or what you do, you will face stress, sometimes in ways that feel overwhelming and relentless. But here's the key. It's not the stress itself that breaks you, it's your reaction to it. The way you handle stress shapes every aspect of your life, your health, your relationships, your work, and ultimately, your happiness. So how do you master stress instead of letting it master you? How do you transform it from a force that drains you into a tool that propels you forward? It starts with understanding stress for what it really is, a signal. It's your body and mind's way of telling you that something needs your attention. When you change the way you see stress, you change the way you respond to it. Step 1. Reframe your perspective on stress. Most people see stress as a negative force, something to avoid at all costs. But what if you could reframe it? Instead of thinking, I'm stressed out, try saying, I'm challenged right now. A challenge is something you can overcome, something that can make you stronger. When you see stress as a challenge rather than a threat, your body and mind respond differently. Your heart rate might increase, but your blood vessels stay relaxed. You become more focused, more energized, and more equipped to handle whatever comes your way. The next time you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to breathe deeply and say to yourself, this is a challenge, not a threat. I'm strong enough to handle this. This small shift in perspective can transform your stress response from one of panic and anxiety to one of empowerment and resilience. Step 2. Take control of what you can, let go of what you can't. Stress often comes from feeling out of control. You can't manage every situation or predict every outcome, but you can control your reaction. Write down everything that's causing you stress right now. Then, separate them into two categories: things you can change and things you can't. Focus your energy on the things you can influence. Create a plan, take small actions, and make progress. For everything else, let it go. Worrying about what you can't control only drains your energy and mental strength. Train your mind to recognize when you're fixating on the uncontrollable and gently redirect your thoughts to what you can do. Step 3. Develop a routine that grounds you. When stress hits, your body and mind crave stability. That's why having a daily routine is so powerful. It gives you a sense of control and predictability, even when life feels chaotic. Start with small rituals. Maybe it's a morning walk to clear your head, 5 minutes of meditation, or writing down 3 things you're grateful for before bed. These routines don't have to be grand or time-consuming. They just have to be consistent. The consistency of your routine becomes a foundation you can lean on when everything else feels uncertain. When you build habits that ground you, you're telling your brain that no matter what happens today, this asterisk is something I can control. This asterisk is something that keeps me centered. Step 4. Make movement a priority. Your body and mind are deeply connected, and one of the most effective ways to manage stress is through physical activity. Exercise releases endorphins, your body's natural stress relievers. You don't have to spend hours at the gym. Start small. Even a 10-minute walk can make a significant difference in your mood and energy levels. The key is to find a form of movement that you enjoy. It could be dancing, hiking, yoga, or lifting weights. Whatever it is, make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. When you move your body, you release pent-up tension and anxiety, making space for clarity and focus. Step 5. Use breathing techniques to calm your mind. When you're stressed, your body goes into fight or flight mode. Your breathing becomes shallow, your muscles tense up, and your mind races. The fastest way to interrupt this cycle is through deep, intentional breathing. Try this. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Repeat this cycle 4 to 5 times. This technique sends a signal to your brain that you're safe, shifting you from a state of panic to a state of calm. Practice this regularly, and it will become your go-to tool for managing stress in the moment. Step 6. Set boundaries and learn to say no. One of the biggest sources of stress is overcommitting. You want to do everything and be everything to everyone, but that's not sustainable. It's okay to say no. It's okay to protect your time and energy. When you don't set boundaries, you end up spreading yourself too thin, which leads to burnout. Start small. If someone asks you to take on a new project or obligation, don't say yes immediately. Give yourself time to think. Asterisk. Do I have the capacity for this? Does this align with my priorities? Learning to set healthy boundaries is a form of self-care that allows you to show up fully in the areas of your life that matter most. Step 7. Find your outlet. Everyone needs a way to process stress. Some people write, others talk it out, and some create art. Find what works for you. When you have an outlet, you give yourself a safe space to release the tension that builds up over time. If you don't have one, experiment until you find something that resonates with you. Maybe it's journaling, painting, playing an instrument, or spending time in nature. Whatever it is, make it a regular part of your routine. Your outlet is where you go to reconnect with yourself, to express what words can't, and to regain your balance. Step 8. Practice gratitude and shift your focus. When you're stressed, it's easy to focus on everything that's going wrong. But stress narrows your perspective, making it hard to see the bigger picture. Practicing gratitude is a powerful way to shift your focus. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Small moments count too. Gratitude trains your brain to look for the positive, even in difficult times. Over time, you'll find that your resilience grows, and stress becomes something you can navigate, not something that overwhelms you. Managing stress is not about eliminating it. It's about building resilience, choosing how you respond, and using stress as a catalyst for growth. When you master stress, you don't just survive, you thrive.